Okay, where we store the data, sir? Application data, database. So what are the database, what are the databases usually work with? Oracle, SQL Server, DB2. So these are the good databases we have, very good ready. Oracle will be there, DB2 is there, and SQL Server is there. MongoDB is also there. So most of the time we work with what's the databases, Oracle or SQL Server. Means if it is a Java application, most of the time they will go for Oracle. If it is a .NET application, they will go with the SQL Server. I guess Python will go with the Postgres or something else, Postgres or a MySQL. So these are the things. So right now, all these databases, if it is a Node.js application, MongoDB is the key. So right now, all these databases internally will have what's a tables. Internally, what we have, sir? Tables. In the tables, it is divided into what's a columns. Suppose I have a student table, and student table contains what are the columns, sir? ID, name. What are the records I have? What is the data values we have? 2, S2. So these are the registered student names. So this is my application student registration system. Think it like a student registration system. So I created the table and I'm storing the data. Now I am asking the question. This data is stored, but my client wants to see this data. So this is my database. This is my database, and we have the server programs, and my client accessing this data by using client program. Now tell me, this data need to travel from your database to server program, some logic. Now this data finally will come to your browser and display here. Now tell me, guys, from where to where I need to transfer the data? From your database to the server program to the client program for display purpose, because we cannot directly give the access to the database, because we cannot give the directly access to the database. If someone give the access directly to the database, what is the problem? Suppose if you get the access to the Flipkart database, if you get access to the Flipkart database, what you are going to do? Guys, you don't have any thoughts? If you get the access to the Flipkart database, what you are going to do? You will change the object, means you will change the iPhone price to 1 rupee. It is pretty much possible or not? If you get the access to the Flipkart database, you can modify the Flipkart data, means the product data, to 1 rupee. Now tell me, it is a loss for the customer, means loss, means it is might be good for the customer, but it may loss for the Flipkart, means the company itself. That is why we cannot, never, we cannot give the access to WhatsApp server, access to the client. That is why always we need to have what's it? The proper channel. What is a proper channel, sir? Your browser, your client interface or user interface communicate with whom, sir? Server program. Server program communicate with what's, sir? Database. That is a proper channel, sir. You cannot bypass, or you cannot bypass this channel. So always in any programming we have what's a database will be there to store the data, to monitor the data access, and to display the data. This is what any application programming. So right now my data is here. I want to transfer the data. I want to transfer the data from your client server program to the client program. That is my requirement. And for this requirement, earlier we use XML format. Remember these points. From server program to the client program, the data will go in what format? XML format. That is outdated. So this one earlier they called as what's a SOAP. Simple Object Access Protocol. Simple Object Access Protocol. This is old legacy, means around 5 to 10 years back, 5 years back approximately. 5 years, might be 8 years, guys. So what is the one we are having? The latest one, or we call it as what's a JSON. These kind of things we call it as what's a REST. So the server programs give the data in XML format is called as what's a SOAP based web services. The server programs which provide JSON as a data format, sir, is called as REST for a basic understanding, sir. So right now, which one is the latest, sir? Which one is the latest JSON? That is why Angular people. That is why Angular people asked to learn, or that is why Angular people should have the good understanding about what's a JSON. So today I'm going to discuss about the JSON format. So very simple. This is the data I want to transfer. So right now, observe JSON is a collection of key value pairs. That's it. So this is a JSON, sir. Curly braces. Observe what is the key here? ID. I want to transfer the first record. 1. Now tell me how many values are there, sir? 2 values. Now tell me what is the column name? Name. What is the value, sir? S1. So this way we can transfer the data. This format will be used from your server program to the data, server program to the client side, server program to the client side. Now I am asking the question. This is the data format for the first record. Now I am expecting answer from everyone. What is the data format to be used to transfer the data from your client side server program to the client side for the second record? For the second record, can you write it out on the chart window, guys? What about the second record? Can you write it out in the chart window? For the second record, I am expecting answer from everyone. Suppose if you are attending from the mobile, I'm okay with that. Even if you don't write it, that is okay. But if you are attending from laptop, guys, please write it out. Very good. Very good, Sirisha. Very good, Pranita. Awesome. Very good, Srinivas. Very good, Reddy. Awesome. Very good, Kumar. Very good, Sridhar. That's good. So very simple. Observe what is a key set. So right now ID, that is a column name. It will be there. Now observe 2. Name equal to what's, sir? S2. Now, sir, what is JSON? Tell me about the structure. JSON is a collection of key and value pairs. What is array, sir? Array is a collection of values only. Array is a what, sir? Collection of values only. But JSON is what, sir? A collection of key and value pairs. JSON is a collection of what, sir? Key and value pairs. So this is the way we are writing a JSON. This is the way we are writing a JSON. And key is string. Value can be any data type. So a key is what, sir? Always a string, or can be a symbol also. But right now, let us stick to this one. It is we are using what, sir? String. And value can be any data type. And key value pairs. So observe key and value pair separated by values separated by colon. So These values means key value pairs are separated by what, sir? Comma. So these are the things. So right now, as a programmer, we are using what, sir? This one. So right now, what is the purpose of the object, sir? Object or JSON? JSON means JavaScript object notation. JavaScript object notation. JavaScript object notation means representation. So in the client side, what is the standard right now? Every data, this communication, any data communication between the client and server program should be in what format? JSON format. Earlier is in what format? XML format. So the same representation, if I want to write in the XML, it is fairly easy, sir. Let me show you. So they are going to send the table name student. They are going to write it on the tags student. Observe what is the one? ID 1. ID is completed. Next one, name. S1. So this is what earlier they censored. But reading this one means converting this data and all these things is a little bit complex. That is why they are doing sending the data in what format? JSON format. So let us write a simple program and let us understand about these things. 51 TypeScript objects or TypeScript JSON. That is the proper one. Yes. So let me open my editor. TypeScript examples. So the first step, I'm creating a TypeScript program, example 14 dot. What is the extension for the TypeScript program, sir? .ts. Remember this point. Suppose if it is a JavaScript, sir, what is the extension? .js. If it is a HTML file, .html. .css, .css. Likewise, TypeScript is what, sir? .ts. TypeScript is .ts. So I created the file. Now I am asking, sir, what is the logic you are going to write it out? I'm not writing anything fancy here. Let student equal to, I am defining a object. Observe ID colon 1 name colon S1. So I have the object. Now observe, I want to console.log. What is the one, sir? Student. Now I'm printing the one. So my execution is completed. So 16th, 6 TypeScript first example. First steps. First one, create a TypeScript file. Create a TypeScript file. Second one, write some logic inside. Third point, guys, can you tell that all your code will work always? By writing the code itself, it works? No, we need to identify the logic errors and we need to clear all logic errors and syntax errors or no? We need to clear what, sir? All logic errors and syntax errors. How to identify the logic errors or syntax errors? If it is a small program, we can do immediately. But if it is a large program, how you are going to do that? Very good, Naga Kumar. Very good, Kumar. So right now, in any programming language, what we are going to do, sir? We are going to use a compilation. So right now, I have a code. So I will do what's a compile. So compile the program. Sir, how to compile a TypeScript program? Very simple. What is the command, sir? TSC. What is the command? TSC. File name. I created example 14.ts. So what it will do, sir? It will create exact equal logic in what language? JavaScript language. So right now, after compilation, sir, after compilation, as a output, it will generate what is the file, sir? JavaScript file. Now I am asking, sir, why this step? So right now, your browser can understand what language, sir? TypeScript or JavaScript? JavaScript. That is why after compilation, it will create a executable logic that is nothing but what's the expectation is the JavaScript. Expectation is the JavaScript. So this is what as a programmer we need to do. When we are writing the TypeScript program, the TypeScript program as is cannot be executed by your browser. Or that is why what we need to do, sir, we need to convert the logic into the executable format that is nothing but what, sir? JavaScript. For this one, what is the command we are using? TSC. Sir, what can you provide the abbreviation for TSC? Yes. What is TSC, sir? TypeScript compiler. TypeScript compiler. Compiler provide the things. Now execute the JavaScript file. So very simple. Node, I want to execute from the command prompt. That is why we are giving this one output. So this is the way we are going to execute. So for general, so this is the steps to be execute in the client in the TypeScript program. So very simple. What is the first step, sir? Create the file. What is the first step? Create the file. What is the second step will be? What is the second step will be write some logic inside. What is the next step will be compile the program. What is the third step? What is the fourth step will be execute the file. So let us do all this activity one by one. Let us do all this activity one by one. So I want to execute the program. I will go to here, example 47. In the 47, I created the TypeScript folder. In this TypeScript folder, you can observe. So right now, observe cmd tsc. My file name is example14.ts. Now, what is the error, sir? Example14.ts not found. But our file is available in this folder. Our file is available in this folder. So what we need to do? We need to do like this. cd and tsc example14.ts. This is what usually you do, sir, but this is not a good way. So very simple. See, in the address bar, type the command prompt cmd. You will get the command prompt for any folder in the Windows with a simple trick, sir. So most of the time you land like, okay, go to the command prompt cmd and do the change directory. Most of the time, sir. And still these people, Amirpet people are explaining that word only, but that is not the good way. In the real time, we do the command prompt, the address bar itself, automatically we will get this one. Example, that is what you need to remember. So it is a very easy shortcut for you. TSC example14.ts. Now it will create a JavaScript file node example14.js. Now you can see the output. So what are the steps to work with the TypeScript programming, sir? Create a TypeScript file, write some logic inside, compile the program, and execute the JavaScript file. Actually, I will use the word, not the compile. What is the one, sir? Transpile. So what is transpile, sir? Means translating from one language to another language. So right now, Your TypeScript compiler, actually we also call it as what's a transpile. Sometimes in the interviews they will ask you this question, sir. Please be sure what is transpilation. Converting one language code into the other language code. So right now, what is right now it is doing? Your compiler verify the logic errors or verify the syntax errors. If all are good, it is converting TypeScript language code into the JavaScript language. Definitely, in if you are attending the interviews, if the question is on the TypeScript, there will be a question about the transpilation. So please remember this point. So right now, I provided the things. So object we have. So we learned how to compile. Then we can write this one. So see, sir. So I want to provide. So this one you need to remember. When we are working, we don't get these kind of simple JSON, sir. But you learn like this, but not in my class. So as I told earlier, every JSON is a collection of key value pair. Key is string. Value can be any data type. Value can be a number. Value can be a string, and value can be Boolean also. So this is the first step. First one you need to learn, sir. What is the first one? A string can be a key. Always a string can be a key, but value can be any data type. A number can be a value, a string can be a value, and a Boolean can be a value. Next one. What is the next data type we have, sir? What is the next data type we have? Array. So value can be array also. Now observe courses. One value or a collection of value. A student can learn only one course or any number of courses like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, UI, Angular, and server-side programming. You can learn only one course or multiple courses, sir. Multiple courses. That is why how to represent a collection of values in the JavaScript programming or TypeScript programming, we use the arrays. That is why observe, I am writing a array. HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript 6, and Angular 10, and CSS framework. What is a CSS framework we have, sir? Bootstrap 4. So these are the things you need to remember. Now observe. A student have the address. A student can have a address. Now I am expecting answer from everyone. Address. Now tell me how you describe the address for any person. What are the details in the address? Guys, I am not asking IIT JEE question, but or I am not asking about the rocket science question. I am asking one simple question. The simple question is about what address contains. Very good, Srinivas. It contains, very good, Reddy, very good, Pranita, Sridhar. So every address contains few details. Those details means it is a collection of details. Can I use array for that? Can I use array for that? Is it look good? No, sir. No. So for the address, what is the best data type I can use? For the address, what is the best data type I can use? But address also contains key value pairs. Do you agree? Address also contains what's a key value pairs. So what are the keys in the address? Usually the address keys are what's it? Observe door number. Likewise, we have, I am not diving into the details. I am using simple details, city. What is a city? Hyderabad. State, TS. Likewise, we can have so many details or not based on your requirement. Based on your requirement. Now I am asking the question. So these details, suppose your friend is coming to the Hyderabad. What you are going to do? How to share your address, sir, to the person? What is the best way? Oh, are you going to say, please come to the Amirpet? No, sir. You are going to give the details. What is the detail? What is the best detail you can provide for your address? It is a day-to-day life, sir. Whenever you want to meet some person, you are going to give your address. How you are going to share your address in the current world? Very good, Sirisha. What is the best way of giving your address details, sir? Provide address with a landmark. Very good, buddy. But what is in the current world, guys? Sampath, very good. Are you going to say landmark? Okay, come to that area, come to that coffee shop. Is it help? It of course it helps, sir. What is the best? I'm asking for the best, not the good. Very good, Reddy. Very good, Reddy. Very good, Sridhar. Very good, Pranita. That's what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking. That is the best, sir. What you are going to do? So if the some person is saying come to that coffee shop, come to the lane beside the more or the beside the Reliance Digital. If you say like that, I will ask the person, why don't you share your location? Why don't you share your GPS location? I can come easily. Sometimes I can ask, why don't you share your live location? Why don't you share your live location? It will be easy for me to come there. So right now in the location, so right now it is also a part of details or not? Now I am asking in the location, what are the details will be there, sir? We learned this one in our uh, uh, in a high school or something. Very good, Nagakumar. It contains what are the coordinates, sir? Latitude and longitude. What are the coordinates we have, sir? Latitude and longitude. So observe, we will call it as geo coordinates. Latitude. This much of complexity will be there in the real-time JSONs. So do you agree? So most of you are going to learn this one and you directly join in the company and you start work on the project. By seeing the code itself, you are going to get the difficulty. What is the difficulty, sir? You are going to get this kind of a very multi-level JSON. So right now, how many levels in this JSON, sir? This is one level. Sorry, this is one level, and this is another level or not? Now, sir, how to access the ID? How to access the ID? Very simple. Observe. I will give you the things console.log. What is the value, sir? Student dot id. I will give you the syntax for this one. Now, how to access the name, sir? Student dot name. Now, I want to access. Think and tell me, sir. The H5. How to do this one, sir? Think and tell me. How to display the courses or how to access the course. What I need to write here. I want to access the first value. Very good, Sridhar. First value of the array. How to access the first value of the array by writing the code. Very good, Kumar. Very good, Reddy. Guys, I'm asking very simple question. Think and tell me. Student dot. What is the rest of the things? How to access the array value, sir? Course of 0. How to access this value, sir? Bootstrap value. Give me the location. Give me the index for that. Very good, Reddy. Student dot courses, and I want to access the last value. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this way I can access. Now this is a real deal. Now I want to access the city. Think and tell me. Think and tell me, sir. How to access the city? Give me the complete thing, sir. Give me the complete thing. How to access? How to you are going to access? Very good, Sridhar. Awesome. This is what I am expecting from you guys. Very good. Very good, Srinivas. Student dot. I want to access what object? Address. In this object, I want to access what is the value, sir? City. So what is the complete syntax, sir? Student dot address dot city. Student dot address dot city. So in this way, you can access the city value. Sir, I want to get the latitude. Can you get me that? How to access the latitude, sir? The complete syntax. How to get the latitude. Very good, Reddy. Awesome. I'm impressed. Awesome, Srinivas. Very good. Student dot. Very good, Pranita. Sirisha, can you look into that once again? Very good, Pranita. Very good, Kumar. Student dot address dot rest of the things. Geo dot latitude. Now tell me, you understand the way of accessing, sir. Now you can work with any kind of JSON. Now you can work with any kind of JSON. That is what I'm explaining. Now, let us complex further, sir. Let us complex further. Now, I guess everyone get the idea about the things, sir. Now, this is what real time, sir. Observe, I have the address, I have the present address, and I have the permanent address, sir. Or let us go with the New York. At least dreams are big. New York State, I guess. Yes, 270 or something. It is quite opposite of us. So now observe. Little bit complex, sir. Little bit complex only. Now I want to access the New York. What is the thing I need to do? Yes, this is what real time. So I want to access the New York City data. I want to access, sorry, I want to access New York City data. How to do that? Very good, Reddy. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Very good, Sridhar. Very good. Pranita, please correct your answer once. There is a small mistake, is there? There is a small mistake, is there? Student dot. So this is the first value. This is the second value of the array. How to access the second value of the array? That is what I'm asking. So observe this one. I cannot directly get the city here because it is an array. So in this array, I need to get the first record value. The first record value is 0, but I want to get the second object value. Now tell me the second object value will be 1. Okay, now I'm able to access this one. I'm able to access this one. Now tell me what is the next step, sir? Dot city. This is the way you can access. So that is theory, sir. Don't learn only theory. Let us run the example. How to execute your program? TSC. How to execute your program? TSC. Now observe. You are able to access the New York data or not? This is the second collection data or not? So in this way, we can access it. So observe. So this is one of the real-time data we have, sir. So see how many levels are there about the user data. So we have the user ID, name, username, email. In the address, we have what, sir? Street, whatever apartment date, apartment related apartment number, and city, zip code, and geo. The same way, sir. In the same way, if you want to get the name of company, what is the one? User dot company dot name. So likewise, you can access any collection of data in the JSON. That is very, very important, sir. Now you are habituated to use this one. So I will copy this one into our shared drive. Again, I am telling. So guys, tomorrow we are going to learn about the data types are specific to the TypeScript. The data types which are specific to the TypeScript. So right now, so far we learned about only what data types are? JavaScript data types. Might be you don't learn these things in the your JavaScript learning. That is why I'm discussing these things. But tomorrow onwards, I'm going to discuss about the data types specific to the TypeScript. What are they? Enum, tuple, void, any. So this enum is heavily used in the programming. Why enum? And what is tuple? What is void? What is any? We are going to discuss tomorrow, and we can clarify our doubts about these things, sir. So those who didn't install the TypeScript in this machine, so please install the same, sir. And as well as I want to tell you this thing, guys, you need to pay the money by Monday. And just I want to tell you that. That's it. So this is a just give me a time. Or to share it. Can I share a file? Of course, as it says. Really? Only from Google Drive I can share. Okay. So let me copy over those files into our machine, means our Google Drive. So guys, this is the 47th, Angular 47. You can have the access for, everyone have the access for this one. The example is shared. And let me share the notes also. Yeah, notes is also shared, guys. So practice and learn, practice and learn. So let me share the image also, so that yeah. So guys, this WhatsApp image is also there. So please free to access and make the payment, so that you don't get any disturbance on Monday. Okay, tomorrow we have the class and we can meet on the same time.